Welcome to Atarashi Hinode. In this tutorial, we will be continuing Computer Fundamentals Part 2. In the previous tutorial, we have learned data flow. Ensure that you have watched Part 1 for better understanding. In the previous tutorial, we have learned data flow of computer hardware. The data from the input unit is recognized by the CPU and it is loaded into the storage unit. So after a number of clock cycles, the data is processed by the CPU and then the desired output is is sent to the output unit as information. So CPU is like the main brain. It has overall control over all the components of the computer hardware. So it has control over input unit, storage unit and output unit. Now let's go to our next topic, that is IPO cycle. IPO cycle is abbreviation for input process and output cycle. Every task which we assign to a computer follows a input, process and output cycle. It means that a computer takes a certain input, then processes that input, then it produces a desired output. This is meant by IPO cycle. Our next topic is input unit. What is actually meant by input unit? The various data which we enter via keyboard, microphone, right? Those are real world informations. So those cannot be directly understood or recognized and processed by any computers. So we need to translate our real world information into computer recognizable language. So those computer understandable language, right, is called binary language. It can also be called as machine language, or it is often told as low level language. Then binary language is the only language which computers can understand. It has two digits, 0 and 1. 0, 0 represents off, or it has no value. 0 has no value. And it also represents off because it is like a circuit. 0 means represents an open circuit. 0 means that the current does not flow, and 1 means the current flows. 1 stands for on. So the function of input unit, right, is to convert our real world information, the high level assembly language, to computer recognizable binary language.